Yo, what's up guys? Another Siege video playing Drachen Odins and Unknown. Let's see how it goes and let's see how it does. Because yeah, we are I guess they both fear the higher ranked players. But we don't have a good enough win rate to actually um, do enough that we can just take them both 2v1. So yeah, that's kind of an issue. That is kind of an issue. So yeah, typical. Lots of S1 damage. What's S1 damage? Too much S1 damage. Man, this team. People are asking, like, does it ever lose? Yeah, it does lose if, like, literally all bombs miss. But even with all bombs missing, I've seen it win. That's just weird. On Siege, or like normal Guild Wars, I use this team every Guild Wars. So chill. But it does happen from time to time that the Rogue dies and then I cannot use it in the next one. For this one, I also didn't live stream the Siege pretty much because, well, I had to hit at times that I couldn't stream or that kind of stuff. So, like I said in the last video, it's sometimes kind of annoying to stream and do your rush there because you cannot always hit when you want to hit. It's also not that beneficial for the guild that to not do your wings when it's needed and rather do them just for the stream and that kind of stuff. So I did that a little bit in the last two or last three sieges kind of, and I think I should be doing that less because it kind of ends up that I'm hitting really late or really early and then it's not really necessary yet in those kind of things. So for that reason, maybe I'll just go back to making these kind of videos, just streaming like this. I hope you don't mind, but or just making a video like this, not streaming the siege, because it's actually a bit easier. Maybe I'll just do like 1 or 2 fights at the start, like normal, and then afterwards I just do it like this. I don't know. But yeah, we're getting close to the siege tournament. After this one, we have one more siege left, so I think we have to win that, or we might be in a troublesome spot of not making it to the tournament. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We have been a little bit unlucky with the guilds we're pulling. Pulled a lot of like squad zeros, a lot of aftermath EUs, a lot of like whole bunch of stuff that actually made it pretty difficult to get in there. Is this team risky, by the way? Yes, it kind of is. Normally, you don't really want to mirror this kind of stuff, but if you proc more than they do, you get out of immunity earlier than they do. It's actually a pretty tricky team. But yeah, I had to hit it a couple of times, and I had to hit it fast. So this was an option of hitting it fast. Good thing the Carcanos of the enemies are not 100% crit rate, which... And you get a proc here or there, a few. And then you're able to win. Okay, more than a few. GG. Fuki a dumb unit, by the way. You want to know why Fuki is a dumb unit? Well, we're hitting this for the third time. But yeah, I'll show you why Fuki is a dumb unit. So this team is somewhat tricky-ish. But I also feel like it's pretty doable still. So we got a lot of resist there, and that's 85. That Lauren is 85 AC, so that's not really helping out. Either how, that Kaki pretty much one-shot. That Kaki literally just pretty much one-shot that thing on the left. Maybe I should have done that attack somewhere else. That thing barely survives, which is pretty bad. Procs into killing. If that thing didn't survive, I didn't have to do that S3 there. That thing also barely survives. Procs kills. Yo, that double procer, man. That double procer fucked me up. So yeah, if it did a slightly bit more damage, or the thing actually didn't proc repetitively, then it would have been better. Or if I just used a safer offense first, it would have also been better. And this one I still consider pretty safe as long as your copper is double will. Moment copper is double will, then the armor break is going to go towards your copper. It's resisted, of course, because it's the second thing. And then it's pretty fine. So yeah, then you kill the Fuki first, you get the armor break on that one fast, and it's 3v1. You could lose this with really bad procs, but 9 out of 10 ain't gonna happen. You're just gonna kill it. And you actually crit, because you put crit rate on units, boys. You put crit rate on units. It's not difficult. Then we had to hit it again. We had to hit it again. Wait, is this the 5th hit I did on this defense already? Oh man, oh man. Well, again, full resist. What's the new thing with those things full resisting, man? I actually got decent Aki on the Iris as well. Iris is pretty new pulled unit though. Okay, not much strips there either. Ah, we got a stun on the right. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. What did you do? Okay, we're proccing, almost killing, heavy as 1 damage on everything that I have, apparently. Decent heal. The heals from Iris is actually pretty good. Heals from Iris actually pretty good. Nice Stunnerino. Nice. Oh, I was thinking it might have killed on like just an S1 with the critter, but apparently did a lot less damage than I expected. That thing goes for a double proc. I wanted to kill it. Yes, sir, we can kill it. I'm not sure if I didn't crit the last time. Could be that I didn't crit. This is my 3rd Carcana, so maybe it's missing some crit. I also noticed that this Carcana doesn't have the skin. Why does this Carcana not have the skin? Probably forgot to put the skin on it. It's the main reason. But Iris, pretty nice unit. Pretty nice unit. It's also pretty working on defense here and there. It's not bad, not bad. Then finally, we can switch it up a little bit. Hitting one of those boring things with a boring offense. So let's actually... Only thing you do is you S3 the Molly. You have Vamp on the Maulong, so you actually gain some HP back. You steal some HP when needed, and then you just hella clear this match. It's so easy. It is so easy. This team is so easy. Okay, I did lose in the last video that you saw, but yeah, okay. If you get very unlucky, you could lose. But more often, hitting the fish stick again. In this case, my Wusa was apparently still on a World Boss build, which is not that smart. It doesn't even show, but this Wusa was on Despair in this case. I was doing some World Boss weird shit, but... Main thing you want to do with this team is you want to put resets mostly on Savannah. You want to put glancing from the Ganymede on the Savannah, and you want to have enough accuracy that you actually land shit, and therefore Lulu as a replacement to Wusa is better if you have max accuracy on the other 2 units. But in this case I don't have, so using the Wusa, and then it's 9 out of 10 not that difficult, because Giant Roar, due to the glancing, doesn't land too many armor breaks. Does land a few. That thing has anti-fire, so it doesn't do too much damage even with an armor break. It gets kind of tricky though. It gets a little bit tricky, but you put up shields. He does some damage. He procs. He does some damage. But if I didn't have resistance from fire, it would have probably died. Main thing you want to do still is still putting out more damage towards that Rika, resetting the Rika. You keep going for that, and then at some point you're just fine. You can speed this even up. You can even speed this. Only thing you have to take care of, if you kill Molly after the other units, then killing Molly late can take some time. I have some videos on that it will take some time to actually kill a Molly, which is fairly annoying. Fairly annoying. Yay! We are winning. Pretty doable win. Pretty doable win. Would have, of course, been better if the Wusa was on a build that made sense, but yeah, apparently. One of a bit more of the weirder teams that I used today. I always get towards the weird teams in the last 2 matches, so I only had Will on 1 unit, so guess who's gonna get slapped? Haha. But I had resistance lead, so landing armor breaks is probably not going to happen, and that thing decided to proc out. This is still the crit damage Carnal, so that actually does quite some decent damage. And he put armor break on the wrong one and then hits that, so I was kind of expecting that to happen. This Pra's doing massive amount of S1 damage. Look at that, S1 damage! Oh. But yeah, this team was, at first when you see it, it's like, yo, this is risky. And then you start hitting with these units and you're like, yo, you're annihilating that team, yo. So yeah, that's kind of what happened here. That is kind of what happened here. So this is, we are kind of already losing here. We played passively to hope to not get 2v1 too much, but I guess we started with that a little bit too late, and then we let it run out too many points. Maybe my bad, I don't know. But maybe best option would be to go for like a heavy 1v1 and then get 2nd place sometimes. But that's the annoying thing with Siege. You're playing super hard ass RNG with like triple procs in 1 turn. You're playing 2 guilds that if 2 guilds focus 1 guild, doesn't matter if in the rank 1 guild, you're gonna probably lose. So yeah, that's why I don't really like Siege, how it's all set up and that kind of shit. So yeah, I guess we're gonna lose this round. We are currently ranked 15. We're gonna drop a lot of points, and afterwards we have to win the next one because we only have one siege left to get into the siege tournament. Yikes! So we have to win next round, and otherwise we get fucked. But we are probably gonna get easier targets next one. I hope. I don't know, but we shall see. So again, going 9 out of 10, which I have been doing for, I don't know, the last 3-4 rounds. But yeah, that is it for this siege, guys. Thanks for watching. Next siege is gonna be pretty important. This one we lost. I don't have a recording of like how the siege map looked at the end. But I can tell you, like, both of the guilds, they were like 60% on us, 40% on each other. And if you continue that for the whole siege at some point, if you have like close to each other win rate, we had like around 73, 74% win rate. They had around like 68, 69% win rate. So that's not enough of a win rate gap to actually win like a slight 2v1. It's not a full 2v1, of course. Like full 2v1 would be like 80% of the wings on you. But still, if both guilds throw in 60 on you, you get 100%, 120% of the wings, whereas they get like just 40% from each other, which, yeah, it adds up. So you got to compensate for like that 30%, because let's say we do 50-50, they get 90% each, and they do both 60, means like you got to compensate 120% of the focus compared to a 90% of the focus. Kind of like that. Maybe the numbers are a bit wrong, but you kind of get the idea of like just having that 10% extra focus from both guilds actually adds up to a lot of wings, like throughout the whole, like what can you do, like 250 rounds that you can play. So is what it is. Not gonna complain too much about it, but yeah, we'll have to see if we can like step up either our win rate or not get that much fucked in the matchmaking for the next round, and then we can still make it to the tournament, which I hope, because tournament is always fun content, but it's also just fun to play. So guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.